Easy work boxing, about to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. This is a video for Adrien Broner and Jesse Vargas. The first fight I'm going to go in and talk about is Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner, I think, is 30-3. 3 losses coming from Sean Porter, Marcos Maidana, and Mikey Garcia. Broner is a 4-time world champion, although the only credit I give him was for his first belt against Antonio DeMarco for the lightweight championship WBC belt. The rest of his belts was damn near given to him, you know, like his uncle gave it to him for his birthday or some shit. Broner, strong fighter, got speed, ring. Well, I can't really say ring IQ. You know, he got speed, good body puncher, fast hands, powerful body puncher. I love to see when Adrien Broner goes to the puncher. He's goes upstairs too. He's quick-handed. He can go hit you with his jab quick. He can most definitely hit you with that snapping right hand he got. To go in a little bit about this fight and just basically in on Adrien Broner, you know, a lot of people are really hoping that Adrien Broner come out and do his best and win this fight because, honestly, this is going to be his last chance, you know. I like Adrien Broner. I like what he does for the sport, but Adrien Broner is making a complete fool of himself, you know, going to clubs, you know, partying, want to be a rapper, you know, instead of sticking to what made you become a name in the first place, which is boxing. You know, rapping is all good. You know, I ain't hating on nobody who want to rap. You know, maybe that was his first love, but from the records that I've heard of his and his mixtapes, it don't sound like he gonna be that good at rapping. I heard his last mixtape, and like I said in one of my videos last time, it was garbage. You know, I barely understood what he was saying. The beats were trash. He more sound like a Young Thug to me more than anything. And it was a worse version of Young Thug at that. But as a boxer, I think he could be way better than what he is. I could really see Adrien Broner taking over the sport like he almost had a chance to if he would have stayed focused. You know, his loss to Maidana, you know, literally changed his whole fighting, his way of fighting. Adrien Broner used to throw punches. He wasn't gun shy. He'll stand, which he'll still try to stand and go toe to toe with you now, but there's no point when you want to throw a punch. You know, and like I said, he will be going down in the history books, you know what I'm saying, for being a 4-time world champion. But once people go back in history and they look up who he fought and the way he got most of his belts, people gonna be like, how did this guy become a 4-time world champion? And I'm not hating on Adrien Broner, I'm just speaking facts, you know. Like I said, this fight right here is going to be his last fight for him to be a big name in boxing. If he don't win this fight, Adrien Broner going to be fighting at goddamn in somebody's backyard or something, because I don't think nobody would want to pay to put him back. The only reason he's still being put, this is his card for the April 21st, is because he still has a little buzz on his name. But if he loses this fight, ain't nobody gonna want to go see Adrien Broner. Ain't nobody gonna want to go see Adrien Broner. You know, so this is really like his keep his career alive fight. And me, honestly, I hope he goes out there and beats Jesse Vargas, because I don't want to see him become, you know, a ballroom fighter, or, you know, a neighborhood or St. Louis fighter, you know what I'm saying? Or he just end his career because, you know, every time he loses, he go through these mental changes. He want to kill himself. He all on Facebook and Instagram, fuck his family, fuck his baby mamas, you know, things like that. I don't know what he's going through emotionally. I don't see or understand how people who have all this money, you know, and which money don't change nothing about your life, you know, it just make things easier. You able to, you ain't struggling, you know. Money don't really change what's going on in your head or what you going through, but I don't really understand what's all the complaint about. I mean, you in a position where most men would dream about, Adrien, to see a 5-6 figure to check, you know, after 30 minutes of fighting. You know, to me, you a blessed man, you know. I don't understand why it is that he's outside of the ring just going bananas. But hopefully he has a new trainer now. I think it's the guy who used to train, still trains Devin Alexander, and I like him. He's a good trainer. He don't take shit even in the ring while Devin Alexander, I done seen him boxing. He tell you straight up and forth what you got to do, and he look like he's a serious coach. So maybe some things have changed in this fight, because I really haven't seen Adrien Broner, you know, on the internet, you know, talking shit or walking in the mall with all his jewelry on, you know, on his Mr. T shit and all that. So maybe this guy really has Adrien focused, and maybe Adrian's just focused because he knows that, you know, this is career fight, defining fight. If you don't make it, you don't beat Jesse Vargas this fight, I don't know what to say for Adrien Broner. You know, and also with Jesse Vargas. You know, Jesse Vargas is a good fighter. Jesse Vargas done fought Tim Bradley, you know, beat Saddam Ali. I almost could have beat Tim Bradley. I almost knocked Tim Bradley out with that right hand, caught him slipping. But luckily for Tim Bradley, he got a good chin and he was able to withstand that pressure that Vargas was putting on him. You know, I've been hearing a lot of talk of people saying that Vargas may be on steroids this fight. I don't know, you know, I can't prove it, you know what I'm saying? I really haven't looked into Jesse Vargas, but for some reason that's been the word on Jesse Vargas. A lot of people are saying that Jesse Vargas is punching harder. I've even seen clips on YouTube where they're saying he's quicker, he's faster. And, you know, to me that seems odd, because I don't understand how fighters get up in age and then all of a sudden you're quicker, you're stronger, and you're faster. Something ain't right with that. Something's not right with that. I don't understand that. But now, you never know. Somebody could have made this just for an excuse for Adrien Broner if he loses. You know how people talk, you know. Somebody could have just been saying this, you know, that boy probably on steroids just in case Adrien loses this fight. And then next thing you know, Adrien come out and say, man, this guy was too strong. I'm sure he wasn't. No, we don't want to hear that. Until it's proof, until Jesse Vargas get caught. You know, I'm not going to say anything about Jesse Vargas because I ain't seen too much him doing anything wrong or ever heard of Jesse Vargas being accused or ever being thought to be on steroids. But Adrien Broner also got on Instagram and put bomb-ass Mexican. And they said the internet went crazy. Cussing Adrien Broner out, calling them bombs, he's washed up. Nobody wants to see him fight. And we all know that's a lie, because people don't see how easy Adrien Broner markets himself. But Adrien Broner getting on there and putting that remark of their bitch-ass Mexicans. Do y'all know how many Mexicans gonna go out to that fight? Or Latinos or anybody of Spanish descent gonna go out there and watch that fight just to see Adrien Broner lose? Do y'all understand that? So while you sitting there talking and, you know what I'm saying, focus on the racial comment, the so-called racial comment that Adrien made, you gonna go buy a ticket to see him lose. And you know, that's what keeps Adrien Broner alive. It ain't that he goes out there and he wins all his fight. It's that Adrien Broner knows how to sell a fight. That's what keeps him alive. Cause honestly, nobody would want to go and see a fighter that can't pull the trigger. This will be his. He's done it twice, so if he go and do this fight against Michael Garcia, this will be his third fight not throwing a punch at his opponent until like the 9th, 10th, 11th round. No, I wouldn't say the 9th. I'd say the 10th, 11th, 12th round. You know, other than that, nobody really cares to see Adrien Broner. But like I said in my last video about the Charlo brothers, which I see them marketing themselves the same way that Adrien Broner is doing, the same way, basically the Floyd Mayweather blueprint. You know, the anger the people, the public, boxing fans, you know, so they could watch you and want you to lose. And that's what I see Adrien Broner doing. But also, this is a fight for Jesse Vargas' career. Because it's not like Jesse Vargas is just this headlining fighter that everybody wants to go see either. You know, I think if he beats Adrien Broner, this fight catapults him into major fights. You know, he can maybe even get the Keith Thurman fight now, since Keith Thurman's injured again. You know, maybe as time go on, after this fight, after he heals, Now he can, you know, speak up. Now he can have a little bit more, a little better leverage on making Keith Thurman get in the ring with him, or a Danny Garcia, or Sean Porter, or even Errol Spence, or Terrence Crawford. You know, this fight would do a lot of justice for Jesse Vargas, because, you know, even with him beating Saddam Ali, you know, which Saddam Ali didn't have a belt then. I don't think he did. But Saddam Ali was an upcoming big name, you know, like Amir Mon was, or like Erickson Lubin was, you know, and Jesse Vargas went out there and whooped on that ass. And, you know, after that, we heard he won, but you didn't hear too much of Jesse Vargas after that fight. And I don't really know too much about Jesse Vargas besides seeing him in a couple of fights, but basically a lot of people are saying that Jesse has become a whole new fighter. He punches different. He doesn't do just do the 1-2 as he would do in most of his fights, which he used to kill that 1-2, like the Charlo brothers. That's all Jesse Vargas would throw, was a jab 1-2. Jab 1-2, duck down and follow you around the ring. He'll throw the right hook, and I'm telling. That's what I forgot to say about you. That right hook Jesse Vargas got. He throws it he times that shit perfectly. I didn't see him. That's how he caught Tim Bradley. He times and he hits you right here. He don't hit you right. He hits you square on the bottom of your chin to shake you up. That's what, I don't know who taught him how to throw that shit. You know, they say he used to train with the Mayweathers back in the day when he was a younger kid. But whoever taught him how to throw that right hand, he perfected that shit. Because I swear he don't hit you nowhere on the side of your face. Jesse Vargas catch you right at the bottom of your chin. Right at the bottom, just so it could knock you off balance, shake you up. You know, that's one thing I will say that Adrien Broner must watch out for. But even though a lot of people don't give Adrien Broner credit for this, but Adrien Broner has a great chin. You know, to take the punches that he took from Marcos Maidana, even though he went down, he wasn't knocked out. And if you've seen any of Marcos Maidana fights, you will know that Marcos Maidana could probably knock a horse on his ass. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people gonna come in and say, Floyd took some of his punches, but Floyd Mayweather was on fucking steroids. And I don't have time to keep trying to prove that shit to people. Look, I'm gonna give y'all one way of knowing I'm not lying to y'all about Floyd Mayweather being on steroids. Go back and watch the Shane Mosley fight. From the beginning, when they coming into the ring. Now, they ain't gonna show you the backstage clips when Leonard Ellerbe lets Floyd snort this substance up his nose twice. To let y'all know I'm not bullshitting, watch the beginning and go in, and you gonna see when Floyd Mayweather, as soon as he gets in the ring, he grabs a towel and rubs up. He think people covering around him, but it's not. The camera right there really in his face, and rubs it and rubs his nose with it. Now, a lot of people gonna say that could have been water, his nose was running. No, I'm telling you what I saw. It was on the YouTube clip, the Maypac controversy, when they were showing certain things about Floyd, which, you know, Manny Pacquiao exposed Floyd years ago when he said to open up his his medical papers, and Floyd denied didn't want to do that. You know, and Floyd had to pay Manny Pacquiao. So, you know, I'm not making no shit up on this, man. I used to be a Floyd fanatic. I'm just being truthful. Floyd been on steroids damn near his whole career. But like I said, go back and watch Mayweather Mosley, and when he get in the ring, how he rub his nose. And then Floyd said himself how he surprised Shane Mosley when he moved him back in with his elbow. And he said, yeah, looked at Shane Mosley like, yeah, I'm real strong, ain't it? You real stronger than a guy who been bigger than you your whole career. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just telling y'all to go look at it. But I think I'm going to do a prediction on this fight, even though I really don't want to do a prediction on this fight because I already in my head have Adrien Broner losing. You know, Adrien Broner done did this before. He done stood up. We done seen him in training, slimmed down. And I don't understand this heavy bag shit. You know, like I feel Jamal Charlo on that, you know. That was for Floyd. And I don't think that hitting the pass like that is for, you know, anything other than your reflexes. It's not for anything like your timing or anything like that, because what fighter, you know, will sit there and let you throw punches like that on him? You know what I'm saying? I think that's just for reflexes and staying focused on where you throwing your shots at. Adrien Broner do it like he perfecting boxing or some shit. I don't get why he does that. You know what I'm saying? And I see why Jamal Charlo said that, because they look dumb as hell. You know, find out your own way of hitting the pads. You know, why y'all had to be sitting there doing like Floyd and ducking back, Floyd is the only fighter who do the pull counter. Why is you doing a pull when you don't do a pull counter? That's one of Floyd's perfected punches, which I love to see Floyd do that, and his straight jab to the body. That straight jab to the body is hell. But I don't understand why a lot of fighters are copying that style of pad working. It was for Floyd only. If half of y'all don't have Floyd reflexes nor his skills to even be doing that shit. You know, so like I was saying, Adrien Broner done fooled us before. You know, I'm gonna come in focused. You know, I'm going back to my old shit. I'm finna take over boxing. He come out, then he do the little dance where he throw his hands in there looking like a little sissy. And you know, then he get in the ring and he looking scared and stupid with his hands, with his mouth poked out, you know, mad and shit, because he know he ain't finna do nothing. But you know, I'm gonna do a prediction for it, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go in on the details of the fight, but I already see Jesse Vargas winning this fight. But you know, I always come in and make a video late, because you know, I watch some training videos, I see, you know, speculation from other people of what's going on, and then you know, I come in and make my assessment on the fight. So you never know, I may come back in from what I see later and be like, hey, Broner may stand up and win this fight, but you never know. I really can't say who I want to win. I want to really see both of them win this fight, really, because you know, both of them can't win, but you know what I'm saying, either way, either one of their careers moves up to the next level. I wouldn't really say for Broner. I think Broner would just stay where he at. You know what I'm saying? Not stay where he at, but he'll stay as a name in boxing, and I think it will push Jesse Vargas up to the next level of becoming a big name in boxing. You know, which I feel Jesse Vargas deserves, because Jesse Vargas stays focused. You don't see him in the club getting arrested or nothing like that. You know, you wouldn't have to worry about a potential fight happening with Jesse Vargas against Keith Thurman or Errol Spence, and he getting caught with a DUI, or he assaulting some girl in the mall and he getting sued, you know. So I think it's fighters like Jesse Vargas that deserve those big title shots, man, or those chances. And I just hope to see him make it up there, and I also hope to see Adrien do his thing. You know, but this is going to be the end of my video. You know, like I always say, thank you for your time. Please like, comment, subscribe, and y'all be safe. Take care of your family. Also, I started my first day of my new job today. I loved it. I just had to say that. I just loved it. But y'all be safe, man, and y'all take care of you and yours. And like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.